12.
September
Ready?
8th,
All right.
2025.
We'll call this meeting to order. Roll call, Mr. Director.
Yes, sir. Mr. Anderson?
Here.
Mr. Berry called me and said he could not make it. Mr. Harbsmeyer, have not heard from. Mr. Harris?
Here.
Mr. Isbell is, I think, out of town. Mr. McInnes could not make it. Mr. Schaefer?
Here.
Ms. Templeton?
Here.
Mr. Wright?
Here.
All right, you barely have a quorum, sir.
Thank you, Mike. All right, now, item 2 is approval of the last meeting's agenda. Mike sent that to us by email.
So moved.
Thank you, Ben.
Can I make one adjustment
Yeah.
there? Let's add under new business C for budget adjustment, please, sir, if that would be okay.
Okay, do you hear a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, buddy.
Second.
Thank you, Ben. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Citizens or delegations present? Don't see anybody. Now, the approval of our minutes for our last meeting. We got those by email as well. Do I hear a motion for approval of the minutes?
So moved.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Terry. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, Ms. Carolyn, financial report for July and
Okay,
August.
if you will look at the sheet that's got the balance sheet detail, you'll see the money in the LGIP account is $861,697, and our regular account is $2,249,000. And then in the money market that we did, we've got $3,013,000. If you can look there at the interest for each account and look what the money market did, I'm suggesting that we put another $1 million in the money market, because all we have to do if we need it is write a check back out to the other account. Because it's, the total amount of interest this month was almost $14,000.
So where would we be moving that million from? What account?
From the regular account.
Yeah, to the money market.
To the money market,
All
same
right.
bank, but it would just, that's gonna leave $1,249,000 in the regular account. And at any time, we can write a check from money market back to the regular account, so there's no need to be losing that interest.
So moved. Thank you, Ben.
Second.
Thank you, Terry. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? What do you?
That was the budget adjustment under new business.
Oh, was it?
But we can,
Sorry.
no, it's fine, however,
Well, we done it.
I guess, yeah, we're done it. So.
How'd you like that?
Yeah.
That's efficient, all right. So who was that?
Woke him up,
Ben,
didn't
and
we?
then, okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, anybody have any questions for Carolyn? County Mayor's report, let me do it, no report. ECD Director.
Yes, sir. Since our last meeting, 91 incidents have been taken care of through the ECD office, either by addressing or IT issues. Caliber went live on August the 12th, and I sent you just a quick update on that, I think, the week after. Still working out a few bugs and making some adjustments, but that's to be expected, and that's countywide. Any questions on the Caliber project before I move forward? All right. I did also send out an email to all of the volunteer fire chiefs, letting them know that you had approved for us to pay the maintenance fees for them through the end of the 2030, I believe, and they were appreciative of that. So, TINA conference comes up, I think, the end of this month, 1st of October. This is the 40th anniversary of TINA. And just to let you know that they are planning on holding a little ceremony and a dinner for all of the past presidents, and we happen to have a 3-time president of TINA sitting right here on this board. So. And that's all of my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mike. All right. You're up.
All right, since I wasn't here for July's meeting, I wanted to include our staffing since between June and August. During the May meeting, I let you guys know that we were fully staffed. Well, that's not the case today, and I'll explain. So right now, we've had 8 employees that have left or have been separated otherwise between June and August. 3 of those were training issues, just couldn't move past that. 1 was terminated because of a policy violation, and then 4 resigned full-time so that they could either go into other job opportunities and or pay. Either one. One of those did stay on part-time, so happy about that. And then the county commission approved the 7 positions in our budget. So 5 of those were for telecommunicators and 2 for CTOs, which brings our total vacancies to 15 today. So half were current employees, and then the other half were brand new positions. We have our hiring dates scheduled already. We've been conducting interviews and sending conditional offer letters. September 22nd is our next hire date. We have 4 candidates who have received conditional offer letters. The one after that is November 3rd, and 1 candidate has already been given an offer letter for that hire date. And we also have another date in January that we're already scheduled to attempt to hire for. So we're going to continue to interview candidates and see where that gets us at the first of next year. Cross-training was suspended during our Caliber Go Live. We didn't want all of our folks tied up in a training capacity, and our CTOs also trying to learn this new CAD and also train others as well. So as of September 1st, we started cross-training again, so we're making progress with that. As far as Caliber goes, he gave the report, but from a dispatcher point of view, I think it went really well. And I've gone through other CAD transitions, and this is a big project with a lot more technology than what we've experienced in previous transitions. So just from the dispatcher point of view, it went really, really well. And I think that's the end of my report for now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The employees that we're losing, you explained where a lot of them are going, but are we losing any because of pay to other counties?
Not dispatch positions. Like one of them went to be a corrections officer. Well, actually 2. I think one eventually wants to go out on the road, and another one wanted to work in a corrections officer position, which he was in previously. He gave this a try. It just didn't fit for him. He was great, but he wanted to move on to something else.
Yeah.
Another one was pay because of like child care.
I see.
And I'm trying to remember what the last one was. I'm not sure where the other one went, but it was just a different job opportunity.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, okay.
Now, throughout the summer, I worked 3 weeks on patrol. And I want to compliment you and your staff for the professionalism that y'all showed, even under duress. Because sometimes my guys, I say my guys, and gals, cannot be the most polite. They're very short, snappy. Your folks were very professional, and it is greatly appreciated.
Thank you for saying that.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the total number of employees you have over there, as far as dispatch?
As far as positions, or how many we currently
Yes,
have
how many you
employed?
currently have there?
I just did those numbers today. I'm gonna give you an estimate. I
Okay.
think on the floor currently, we do have 43 employees, I know that. Some of those are supervisor positions, some are CTOs, and then the rest are either telecommunicators or call takers.
And out of all those, how many do you have there that's been there over 5 years?
There's not that many.
That's what I
And
thought.
actually, I take that back. 43 that are telecommunicators and call takers. 7 CTOs and 4 supervisors. So that's, those are the numbers.
That dispatching is a high stress job.
I'd say it would be.
And, really, it's the most important job you have outside when you get to the scene. They gotta get you there.
Yeah.
And
They
I don't know what
are
we
the
gotta.
eyes and
They are,
ears
and
until we get on scene,
Yeah.
whether it's fire,
That's right.
EMS, or law enforcement. That they are the ones who are relaying
Yeah.
that information, and we are barking. There again, I say we. They're barking out, wanting information, going to a call, and I mean, you can hear them in the background.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. It is. I don't see how y'all do it. Cause I told some of them go kick rocks. I ain't kidding, I'll put out.
I can imagine it's high stress. I mean, it's
I've
just.
always said it's the most stressful job.
It is.
Just like a
It
whole
is.
telephone operator, she's got the worst job with the telephone company. You know,
Yeah.
They can't shake, I tell you that.
What?
But I tried everywhere to go to get the state, when they give police and fire department every year a raise, they need to give the dispatchers a raise.
In 12-hour shifts.
What
I mean,
are-
that's just hammer time.
What are some of the other agencies doing to retain? Are they doing anything different than what we are or trying to do,
I think we're all kind of getting ideas from each other. One of the biggest issues, of course, is mental health.
or? Right.
In this budget, we had approved an additional day of training for all of our employees to receive, like mental health training. We also have incorporated a critical incident stress management team that has been very active, and just the other day got a call for an infant death, and they called one of our team members who was at home asleep, and she responded into work for a diffusing. So that's, I think, been helpful.
What do these jobs pay?
The starting pay, I can't remember, it's
22, just over 22 an hour. I
Yeah.
think. So 46-ish a year, 47, is that right?
And ours is pretty comparable to, agencies that are in our area. Of course, Metro pays the highest, but they also have the most call volume, so,
Still a lot of overtime.
yes.
Still a lot of responsibility.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, old business, look like we have any. New business.
Yes, sir. We do have a waiver request. Amy has an applicant who has a previous DUI conviction, and of course, the state will not entertain that until it's passed through here, and then it would go on to, if you pass it, then it would go on to the state board for their approval for a waiver request. And so the committee would like to hear from Amy about the details on that, and she can provide those.
I believe the dates were already shared with you, so back in 2013 is when she received her DUI. This is when she was living in California. And she had court and everything with her sentence completed by 2014. She hasn't had any other alcohol or substance-related charges since then. In fact, when we told her we needed court documentation for this job to be hired, she drove all the way back to California in the last week or so and went to the court clerk and got it. So she's very much desiring to work at the 911 center.
I make a motion to accept.
Thank you, buddy. There a second?
Second.
Thank you,
Last
Tim.
question.
Yes, sir.
Do y'all do mandatory drug testing there? do you
Yes,
not?
sir. Pre-employment, yes. We
Okay.
do not do random after
We
they
don't
are.
do random.
No, sir. And I don't know as a standalone 911 facility that we are allowed to.
They
But
do, they do the ambulance service, do they not? They do random over there, I know.
I'm not sure, and I'm only assuming that a policy could be
I know they do it at the
rewritten,
fire department at the city.
Right, to allow that. I think it's kind of costly. So
Yeah.
currently, the district had agreed a couple of years ago to pay for pre-employment drug testing, and it's only to $500, is that about right?
I think so, for the test that we get,
Mhm.
yes.
So, it's sort of cost prohibitive, but
But have you ever had anyone come in under the influence?
Not that I'm aware of. Mm-mm.
And in that job environment, if you are under the influence, it's gonna be noticeable.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, reduce right off the bat.
It'll be noticeable.
Yeah.
I think if the ECC had suspected an employee to come in who was under the influence, we would quickly, there would be people called in
Yes.
quickly to assess that. And so, yeah, no.
So we had the means to request a drug test if it was questioned. You had the means to,
I don't think, we don't have that in a policy. I'm not sure where we are as far as that goes. I think before we got, the district to pay for the pre-employment test, I think the only reason why as a communication center that we were allowed to is because it was a CALIA standard. But the standards do not have continuous drug testing past employment. And I know when I was part of like the police department before we consolidated, we were able to do that because we were employees of a police department.
That could very easily still fall under PI.
And that may change now too because of the recognition of first responders, so
Right, yes.
something for us to look into for sure.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve the waiver. All in favor? All opposed? All right, thank you. Surplus inventory, buddy, you can get you a computer now. Pass.
Sent out a list of things by email, a list of inventory that we're no longer using. It's, a lot of it is still usable, and there are a few things on here that are not, that don't function. So the top of the list here, there are, I don't know, 15, 16-ish mini desktops, and the county IT department has asked to have those repurposed to them if the committee would allow. And then the rest of it we would either destroy it or recycle it, or we put it on Gov Deals for auction. So I would ask for a motion to repurpose the Lenovo mini desktops to the county IT department, and then the rest either destroy, recycle, or put up for auction.
motion approved.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Terry. All in favor? All opposed? All right.
Next meeting, November 10th.
Anything else? Motion to adjourn. Thank you, buddy.